Hi, Ricky.
Hi, how are you?
Very well. So, I'm here in this lovely cafe, Jerizim, and I was just wondering, what was one of the hardest things you've been through in life that you didn't think you could get through, but you did? And how did you do it?
Okay, well, I've been through several businesses, and this project started like 2.5 years ago.
Yes.
And it was very challenging. It was one of the hardest project that I ever take up. One because I've never been in the food business before. You know, I was a general contractor before a couple of years ago. After that, I get into, believe it or not, childcare. I was a daycare provider, and this is my this is the last project. When I say last, in terms of started 2.5 years ago. It was very challenging. You know, a lot of things that we wasn't expecting to meet up. We did, but you know, thank God, it finally started to pick up. You know, because you know we focus on quality. You know, quality food, and getting a lot of the walk-in customers, online customers. The biggest challenge for us was, you know, finance.
At the very beginning.
Yeah, at the very beginning, you know, we just use what we have. My wife and myself, we just use what we have to put everything together. The good thing about it, we didn't have to pay for the labor. The place was a laundromat before.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did all the work.
So
yeah.
The experience you had prior to this in construction helped you.
It helped me. Yeah, it helped.
To be able to put it together in the very beginning.
Exactly.
Isn't that great? Isn't that wonderful how life works?
Exactly, yeah.
So, what else helped you to get through being short on cash, short capital in the beginning?
Well, you know what? I say it's only but because of the grace of God, you know. For instance, it had times when it was really slow. We get into online ordering, so that was able to help.
That was a great help.
Yeah, during the period of the winter period.
Yes.
So at that time, things was really slow with us, and then we get into the online ordering, so that helped us a lot. So, you know, I know we take it one day at a time. Yes. You know, as time go by the grace of God, we're able to get the money to meet our rent and to meet the other bills. You know, we still have challenges ahead, but from where we were to where we are now, I thank God that you know He bring us this far.
Yes.
You know, so we're looking forward not to just, you know, the business to just take off right now.
What would you have to say to someone who's interested in starting their own business, but they feel overwhelmed? They feel like, oh my goodness, where do I start? I don't know if I can do this. Or maybe someone who already started but feels like, oh my goodness, I'm going to fail. How am I going to make ends meet? What would you have to say to someone like that?
What I'd say,
based on what you've been through.
But first, a business starts with a vision.
Yes.
Right? And sometimes it's not everyone will understand your vision. But once you know that you have a vision for a business, that is where it starts. And in terms of how you start small. You may not be able to rent a place. For instance, if you have a food, if you're into the food business, you may not be able to start by renting a place. You can start up by doing something at home, cooking at home, go out there, build clients and things like that. So it depends on what type of business you might be able to start very small.
Yes.
You know, and minimize the cost as much as possible.
Yes.
But the most important is that vision, and don't give up on the vision. You just still gotta be wise. You know, you can't put yourself in a situation where, you know, you get yourself where it's my vision and you just want to go there ignorantly. You still have to use wisdom in what you do. Learn
what you can.
Yeah.
Try to do better if you can. There is support out there. There really is, and you're not alone. Yeah. Okay, and now that you've overcome those challenges, what keeps you going?
Well, what keeps me going is the sacrifice that I already put into the business.
Yes.
So when you think about the sacrifice you made over the past year or two, you know, building the business, even though things might get slow, yes, that is what keeps me going. You know what? Too much of sacrifice was put into here to say, well, you know what, I'm giving up now. You know, so at this point, of the business is it's not even in my mind to give up. Past couple of months, I was, like, but I just give this up. But at this point right now, there's no giving up. It's just to go forward.
Did you ever, Ricky, have people around you telling you there's no way you're gonna make it?
Well, you know what?
Did you have that happen to you? People putting doubt, trying to put doubt and fear into you, or trying to discourage you. Did you have that experience along the way?
Even while I was building this place and people come in and they see the deco of the place, it was like, what are you doing? This is the ghetto. What are you doing? And even after I open, people tell me, man, I don't think this is gonna go, man. This neighborhood is not ready for this yet.
It's not a good neighborhood.
Yeah,
it's a bad neighborhood.
Yeah.
This is the worst place to start your business.
Yeah.
But you knew you had a vision.
Yes, that's it. And whatever you're doing, you put everything into it.
Yes.
We do quality foods here, our foods. Online we have 5-star review online with our foods.
Yes.
So the main thing is maintaining what you started, and don't let nothing deter you from what you're doing. You stick with the quality, you give people good standard food, and you'll be okay.
And you always get better and better.
Exactly.
You might not have everything figured out at first.
Exactly.
And you may not know everything about that business at first.
Yeah.
But what helps you? Going out and getting that information that you need and becoming better, you would say?
Yes, that is it. And you never stop learning. Any business you're into, always keep pursuing to see how you can make it better. And sometimes it don't take much. Just little things that you can put into your business that will help enhance your business and will help bring in customers.
Yes, very well. All right, Ricky, well, thank you so much for your time. This is a lovely cafe.
Yeah, and
I'm here.
And also we have 560 Ralph Avenue.
Yes.
That's between St. John's and Lincoln. Our menus: hamburgers, cheeseburgers, Philly cheesesteak.
Yes, we have the menus
wraps,
here.
Salmon burgers, veggie burgers, salmon wraps.
Salads, kale. You have all sorts of great options here.
And we are also working on some. We are also working on some other things to add on our menu.
All right, very well.
Yes, we have a lot of things in plan. We even have plans of going into organic in the very near future.
Very, very, very well. And in case people are wondering why is there no one here, it's because he's not open yet. He's not open yet. And it's not 12 noon yet. So, but he was kind enough to do this interview with me. Thank you so much, Ricky.
Welcome.
I appreciate your
much.
time. And yeah, I really appreciate this, and I'll definitely come and support.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much.